Hey everybody, welcome back to... Oh shit, I forgot I had this on here. Hang on, let me take care of this.
Yeah, take care of
Yeah! There we go. Anyway, welcome to another episode of the 3 Count. Today on the show we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw and Smackdown before Crown Jewel. We're also going to briefly talk about Crown Jewel.
Oh God, why?
Oh,
As
Jesus
far
Christ.
as what really mattered on that show. Going forward. We didn't watch, so we're not going to give a fuck.
We protested.
Well, it's pretty much, we're not even going to pay attention to what they do. We're going to show them disapprovingly. It's not like we're going to cancel our network.
I still got the network, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with WWE, just not cool with Crown Jewel because it sucked.
Anyway, but...
Fuck Crown Jewel.
Yeah, fuck it.
I am the War Machine, MJ. That's... You know Halloween was a couple of days ago, right?
You stupid fuck.
I know.
You're stupid.
Again, an improvement. Rodimus Prime,
Shut up, ho.
Bitch.
Mainstream Malcolm. We are the 3 Count Mafia. Now, let's go ahead and talk about Monday Night Raw, October 29th. We started the show off with Baron Corbin.
Boo.
Oh.
Boo.
This was a pretty weird promo for Baron Corbin, because he talked openly about the recent developments with Roman Reigns,
Mm-hmm.
and then he shifted into character and he looked a bit awkward doing so.
Like he didn't want to
Doesn't
do
he
it.
always look awkward?
Yeah. No, like,
He looks like he didn't want to do that.
yeah, like legitimately he didn't want to talk about it in
'Cause
character.
it just feels weird.
Yeah. Which I feel like WWE should stop trying to cash in on Roman Reigns announcing, he's got leukemia again.
Could we get it by now? It's terrible. And
Not to mention it's just a useless shade of exploitation.
It is.
Because I get sad thinking about it, but I get even sadder when I see Seth Rollins' reaction to it.
It's pretty much everything you just said.
Yeah.
They're just exploiting the fact that, hey, Roman Reigns has leukemia. We get it already. He's battling through something serious.
just let the man battle.
Stop trying to make it something that it already is.
Yeah, just stop exploiting it and just send good vibes his way. Anyway, he shifted in character. He said, personally, I forget what he said. It was something
I think
along...
he said he's like, I'm glad he's gone.
Yeah, something along the lines. It just looked really, really awkward. Anyway, he had a Universal title, which is the closest he's going to get to that belt.
Yeah.
He said, hey, it looks good on me. Too bad it's not mine. Hey, it's not mine.
Will it ever be his?
Never. No.
Unless he cheats his way to it.
Unless Vince is just finally feeling sick in the head and just be like, oh, well, let's give Baron Corbin a run with the title.
He's always sick in his head.
Jinder Mahal's title reign was great. Why not make Baron Corbin's great, too?
Boy, stop.
Put the belt on Baron Corbin and let him get rolled up in 6 seconds so he can lose it.
Yeah.
Story of his life.
Story of his life. Yeah.
Anyway, Paul Heyman came out there with Brocky Brock and the Purple Bunch. Then Baron Corbin started hyping up Brock Lesnar. It's the Beast,
Yeah.
the former longest reigning Universal Champion.
And then Heyman just like, stop. Please.
He's like, stop, stick to your shtick, and I'll do mine. And then Paul Heyman went back to
Being Paul Heyman.
yeah, hyping up Lesnar. Then Strowman came out there saying, you're gonna catch these hands at Crown Blood Money. Then when Baron Corbin tried to push him apart, he put his hands on Braun Strowman's...
Right. Left hit.
Thank you.
You're
I was
welcome.
about to say boo, but yeah, okay, whatever. And he caught power slams. Caught power slam number 1, number
First he
2.
pushed him off and then he gave him the 2 power slams.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Brocky Brock was sitting in the corner with the belt. He's like, go on, do it again. Do it again. You're a kill.
And then he turns back and just like...
Slammed him again. Turned around, he ate an F5. And then Braun Strowman picked himself back up afterwards.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus motherfucking Christ.
Fuck!
Next up, Finn Balor defeating Bob Lashley again, but this time by disqualification.
Dude, I'm sick of this shit.
You know what? Before you move on,
I'm about done with that.
I gotta say this. I was on board with this whole shit with Lashley and Leo Rush.
Annoying ass Leo Rush.
Mr.
Now
Leo
this-
5 live.
Now this shit is
What?
annoying as fuck. I'm
Okay.
gonna start doing like you, just mute the TV.
Okay, it was good up until
Lashley.
no, damn it, what was the town where Elias just roasted him and for a good 5 minutes?
Seattle.
Seattle, there we go.
Where him and Kevin Owens,
Yeah,
Seattle.
where they got that massive heat.
yeah, about them not having a basketball team.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, up until Seattle, it was gravy. It was fantastic. Leo Rush would hype him up, shut up for the match. He would do some geriatric shit, flips and shit.
Until like Vince McMahon gave him an earpiece and said,
He's like, you stumbled in Seattle. We can't have you doing that again. Here.
It's not
Earpiece.
that. It's just the whole shit is annoying.
Yeah,
I'm fucking tired of it.
It was-
Just end it already.
go ahead.
it was great until he stumbled in Seattle, which I can't blame him for that because the crowd was on fire.
Literally.
True.
And then, I don't even mute you. I just turn the channel on.
I mute the TV because, I don't really change the channel during Raw.
I'm glad I missed it.
Lashley, I'll be like, oh my gosh. Sure.
Anyway, Finn Balor defeated Bobby Lashley via disqualification, and Leo Rush was, getting in Balor's face while Lashley had the Master Lock locked in.
Master.
Just slapping him around.
What was that other guy
Promo.
that like perfected that shit? I forgot
Chris
his name.
Masters?
Yeah.
The masterpiece, Chris Masters.
You can't do it. You can't do it like when you're not Chris Masters, man. You gotta do it right like him.
But Chris Masters was on roids.
Yeah, he was on Royals. That's right.
Yeah, he did get popped.
He was on roids. Anyway,
Yeah, you can tell he was on Royals too.
then in the trainer's room, Baron Corbin said, Cena out of World Cup, you in World Cup to determine best in the world, which is me. I best in the world, you just second best in world.
I like how you make him sound like a caveman.
Except for I don't go, But yeah, that's how they wrote John Cena out of Crown Jewels, best in the world shitfest.
The American World Cup.
Next up, we had we had a 5-woman tag, which let's just call it for what it is, another burial of the Riot Squad.
Again.
Yeah.
Who they team with?
Alicia Fox and Mickey James.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, keep going.
The Riot Squad and James and Fox lost to Natalia, the Huggin' Boss, and the Best Frenemies.
Oh.
So, It was a nice little nostalgia pop to have Lita and Trish out there, but
Oh. Boring.
Fuck.
next up we had another Elias concert.
Nice.
Except for he's full face now.
He's actual face.
Yeah.
I can dig it.
He doesn't insult the town anymore. He's just full of himself. Because he came out there, he strummed a bit. Then he said, I'm not going to do a concert for you guys. I got a very special private concert for Baron Corbin. And then he walked to the back, to find Baron Corbin. On his way back there, Dana Brooke approached him and asked, hey, can you play me a song for you? No.
I did see that part. That was funny.
That was funny, yeah.
Just kept walking on by. Got to the trainer's room. And, yeah, he played a little ditty for Baron Corbin.
That's why you are a bitch.
I forgot what he said, but yeah, he was about to call him a bitch, and then the door slammed. And then Elias got beat down by Jinder Mahal.
Mahal.
Baron Corbin popped his head out the door. It's like, hey, you just got your ass kicked. That guy's your opponent right now. Go.
Now.
You're not me. Go.
Go right now.
Anyway, Elias beat Jinder Mahal clean as a whistle.
Queen as a whistle.
I want to see that movie, by the way.
Yeah, I want to see Bohemian Rhapsody too. Elias beat Jinder Mahal clean as a whistle with a drift away. Not much to say there. Next up, we had a triple threat tag team match for absolutely no stakes.
I came home to this. This was AOP, The Ascension,
Who won that
and
match? 'Cause I
Rude
didn't-
and Gable. Good lord.
Like, who won that match, by the way? Because I didn't see that.
Rude and Gable.
Really?
And
Yes.
they got their asses kicked.
Wait. AOP? Against AOP and the other guys.
And ass tension, yeah.
And they got their asses kicked afterwards. I came home to this shit. I came home to AOP beating the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? Just put the fucking tag team titles on it. This division, the whole tag team scene on Monday Night Raw is fucking dumpster fire.
You figure that AOP will win that bitch easily.
You know what? I would be seconded for AOP getting the title belts because Survivor Series.
Yeah.
AOP versus The Burr.
The Bar.
Except for give the advantage to The Burr because, well, The Burr have the big show while AOP have
Little man Drake Maverick.
the small show.
Yeah.
They've got YouTube on their side.
As far as Chad Gable and Bobby Roode, I've been done with that shit. At this point right now, I don't care about Bobby Roode turning heel. They have just really wasted that shit.
It still can be. It still can be a possibility.
It
Yeah.
still can be a possibility, but why are you... Jesus Christ. Turn the guy heel already.
Just want to flip the table over. Right?
Fuck!
There goes that broken record already. Next up, we
Damn
have...
it!
But AOP should be champions right now.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I'm about done. That's why the tag team situation in Raw is fucked.
It's about to get even more fucked, as we'll see later on. Anyway, next up, we had Seth Rolling Stones, the greatest wrestler on Raw,
In my life,
demanded...
MVP Rollins.
What?
MVP Rollins.
VP Rollins.
just like how we already.
Yeah, I guess. Basketball, whatever.
Yeah.
Go Sox. Anyway,
Oh.
Seth Rollins came...
Go Sox.
Yeah, it's Go Sox.
Go Sox.
Seth Rollins demanded an apology from Dean Ambrose.
And Dean Ambrose just came out there looking
Smug as fuck.
smug as fuck.
He wasn't looking smug. Shut up. He wasn't smug. He was, like, snarling and shit.
He's just like looking all kinds of.
He looked like he was ready to kill some fools.
That dude looked smug.
He did not look smug. He
look-
was
he
pissed.
He looks like me when I'm mad at people.
Look like you when you walk down the street.
I know, right?
Malcolm be having that serious. He be walking like he about to fight somebody.
I don't know why I walk like that.
I'm like, bro, why are you walking like that? You
I
just
don't
going
know.
to the Dollar General?
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I do that all the time when I'm going to Dollar General, Coons, or fucking going to the
Do you go to church
barbershop.
walking like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I go to church, I go to the barbershop, I go to the stores down the
You
street.
just go to church like you about to whoop God for no reason. Like, what
God,
did
get your ass down here.
What did God do to you?
Nothing?
Damn. Keep going.
Made him ugly. That's what he did.
Oh.
Ah,
Anyway, yeah, then Seth had this great line because Dean Ambrose popped out through the crowd. He's like,
You sold something.
First you want to turn on the Shield. Now you want to mock the Shield, make it be mine. You know, he had that great line. Eventually, you know, Dean just didn't want to come down there. Seth said, "Oh, if you're not going to do this, if you're not going to come give me an answer, I'm going to make your life a living hell."
damn.
That was the end of it.
And that was it.
And Ambrose just walked off like,
Whatever. Next up, we had friendly competition between Nia Jax and Ember Moon.
Jesus Christ, I have a lot to say about it.
Well, you know what? Let's look at the bright side of all this.
It's not Ember. It's the ending to that match.
That's what I was about to talk about.
Oh my God.
The match was decent up until Tamina came out there. And for once, instead of everybody being stupefied by, you know, somebody's sudden appearance, at least Nia Jax capitalized on that. That's what I was going to say.
Man, I don't want to see a motherfucking Nia Jax versus Tamina feud. I don't want to see that shit.
Well, you know what?
You're about to see it.
We're probably not going to get it. They're probably going to be on the same team for Survivor Series.
Good.
And then we're going to see it.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, walk on home.
Yeah, get out of here.
Anyway, speaking of tag team division, next up we've got the Loser House Party debut.
Yeah, Nigel.
I love it when Nigel calls them the loser house party. Anyway, we got the Lucha House Party against the Revival.
Oh, this is where I really.
I'm done.
Bruh,
I'm telling you, when they draft superstars from Raw to SmackDown for Fox, the Revival should be at the top of this list.
the Revival are
Either that or
dead.
AOP.
I can't even. Bro, I
No,
have so
more
much.
Revival.
Yeah. Because they should have been on top in the first place.
Now, we all agree that AOP deserves those belts, right?
Yeah.
When they had that match, being a Revival against McIntyre and Ziggler, they should have capitalized on the Revival.
No.
Yes.
Hold up. They shouldn't have capitalized on them there. They should have capitalized on them when they faced the fucking B-Team.
Don't
I
nobody
forgot
give
that was
a-
the actual thing. I'm sorry.
don't nobody give a fuck about no B team.
Now, when they
The
was,
Revival are completely dead. They've been dead since Raw 25. Fuck!
Anyway.
They got beat by the fucking Lucha House Party. They got beat by the Lucha Power Rangers.
the
Got-
loser.
The loser house party.
Yeah.
Oh! The Revival are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I bet Jim Cornette's mad too.
Yeah, he has to be.
Yeah.
Well, if people gave a fuck about Jim Cornette's opinion.
Some people do.
I mean, I do.
I kind of do until he just goes on a tear for somebody that doesn't really need it.
I feel so bad for Dash and Dawson.
I do, yeah.
Me too.
I can't even take them. I can't even.
Oh, it's not even their fault.
It's not their fault, but it's just like when their music plays, I'm just like, get them off TV. I can't even take them serious anymore. They got beat by the Lucha Power Rangers. Fuck.
Again, I say they should go to SmackDown when
When they go to Fox.
yeah, when SmackDown goes to Fox.
Please put them on SmackDown
And just wreck
because
them the shit.
Because if they're looking for, a more sports,
They lost to the loser house party.
if they're looking for a more sports-centered program, the Revival are number one.
On top.
Not AOP. AOP's
Maybe-
great and all, but
Maybe a second place.
they're a gimmick act, if you ask me. I mean, they're a bunch of, powerhouses.
And then they got small guy in the middle.
There's nothing technical, there's nothing finesse about it. They just go in, beat shit up.
They just strong as fuck.
They're
I
marquee
just-
for Raw.
I just can't. I just cannot.
You and your damn slamming on the
Anyway.
table.
They got beat by the fucking Lucha Power Rangers of all fucking
And then
teams.
they let B Team beat their ass. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Jesus Christ. Please continue, because I just can't.
Let's go before he smacks.
Next up in the... I don't know if you consider this the main event. Yeah, okay, yeah, this would be the main event.
Dear God, what is that?
Dolph Ziggler defeats Apollo Crews. Nobody
Oh,
cares
boy.
there.
That was a
Man.
fucking. That was a fucking.
Man,
Wait a minute.
Please move on.
Okay, it was the last match of the night. That's what I mean by main event.
That was weak sauce.
You know what? Good on Apollo Crews. He finally made the main event scene.
That was spicy weak sauce. That shit should have never happened. That,
That
was,
was-
like spicy.
You're contradicting yourself.
You said spicy weak sauce? Really?
That was like, man, shut up. That shit should have never happened. That shit was like
He was,
ultra.
he was just basically doing it for like the tune up for like.
Man,
Yeah.
nobody give a fuck about the American Cup.
But Apollo Crews is good, though.
Good, but this shit should have never fucking happened.
Uh,
This shit was like extra weak sauce, bro.
you know what? I'll take it
That's
over...
that's one of the person that need to be pushed is Apollo Crews.
I'll take that match over
Agreed.
the last segment of the night. Last segment of the night is DX and Brothers of Destruction.
Oh.
I came in right as Triple H did the old "Where's Shawn at?" shtick.
I'm done.
I was done as soon as they came out. Like, I just threw in the towel. Like, this show was just like, what the fuck, bro? They did that shit, and then he super kicked Undertaker. Undertaker woke the fuck up, and then they're just standing there like, oh, this is what we do? Like, man, get the fuck out of here with this shit, man.
All right.
Get your old 50-something-year-old asses out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
The fuck out of here.
Next up, we had Smackdown, live from Hotlanta,
Yep.
which is only a few miles removed from the hometown of the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Like 60 miles.
Which, funny story, he actually started the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, him and Daniel Bryan were going back and forth. Talk about respect, and Daniel Bryan saying, "Oh, I respect the hell out of you, but all I see you as the WWE champion." And AJ said, you know, you cut me off while I was apologizing. What I meant to say was, I'm sorry. That Pele kick was on purpose.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So now they're like, oh, let's have our match right here, right now. Can't wait for Crown Blood Money. Then Shane O'Mac made his appearance 3rd week in a row, which I'm already tired of the dude showing up. Anyway, he came out there and he said, you know, everybody talks about we're going to have this match right here, right now. It never happens. But we're going to do it tonight. Ref, get down there. We're going to do a WWE title match tonight. They gave this match almost 30 minutes.
It was the best 30 minutes of my life.
Agreed.
I heard it was a good match, but I missed it. So
That match was so killer. And before anybody says, oh, they're making Daniel Bryan look weak because he pulled out of Saudi Arabia. First of all, pull-out game strong. Anyway.
Same thing with John Cena.
But who cares about John Cena's stupid hair?
His middle of mic,
hey,
in his crisis hair.
Like Randy Orton asked, does he still wrestle?
Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
But going back to Daniel Bryan, some people say that WWE is burying Daniel Bryan.
They didn't bury him in this match. Because the story of the match was Daniel Bryan compromised his leg. Like he injured it on a suicide dive. AJ exploited that. Locked in the calf crusher after a Styles Clash. They gave Daniel Bryan, you know, a good minutes of struggling before he finally tapped to the calf crusher.
Yeah.
No burial, no punishment.
What I'm saying is What I'm saying is they feel like they're burying him because he pulled out of Crown Blood Money.
It's been one night. It's too early to call it a burial. Besides that, Daniel Bryan moves merch. He moves tickets.
I'm gonna bury Rod after we get through here.
Anyway,
burying my nuts on your mama's face.
Meanwhile, while the two guys were showing respect at the end of the match, Samoa Joe came back, took Daniel Bryan out of the ring, Coquina clutched AJ, and he Coquina clutched Daniel Bryan. And then, what did he say, Malcolm?
Oh, Wendy!
There it is.
Did he say it again?
No.
I can say it.
It's just Malcolm does it so well. I mean, you can't pass up the opportunity.
Oh, no, but he stood tall holding up the WWE title.
Yeah. Then AJ Styles goes to Paige and says, I want Samoa Joe at Crown Jewel. I don't care. Book his flight. I want to face him at Crown Jewel. We're going to settle this like men again at Crown Jewel. You should have done your job a couple weeks ago and arrested him, not give him a title match. But whatever. We're going to do this shit again. That's pretty much all of it. Next up, we had a delightful segment that I'm upset that I missed it because I had to get a shower. Anyway, we had the Trick or Street fight.
I saw that.
Oh, boy.
The New Day, them motherfuckers, came out as the Brood.
No, I did see that. That was nice.
That was nice.
Because it was Edge's birthday.
Yeah. Xavier and Kofi looked like Edge and Christian, which in actuality they did look like a couple of assholes with those wigs on.
Yeah, and Big E looked like Gangrel.
Yeah, he even did the blood spit.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah, Big E took on Cesaro and beat him.
Will we?
It's just another fun match. New Day can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Next up, we had the King of Not Do Anything style, Shinsuke Nakamura.
I feel bad for him.
I feel bad for SmackDown's undercard.
I feel bad for the creative in this company in general.
I wouldn't say that now. I mean, Becky and Charlotte still fire.
Well, I'm talking about...
Or it was fire. That feud's ended now.
I'm talking about people who are on TV but really have nothing to do.
Yeah. Well, what's worse? On TV with nothing to do or not on TV in general?
Not on TV in general.
Wow.
Oh, both.
Yeah. Both.
I feel like not on TV in general is the killer.
Well, I mean, like I said before, I can understand if they could, why they use so many people for so many things. You can't use everybody.
Yeah.
So, that does suck. But continue.
Anyway, Shinsuke Nakamura defeated R-Truth. He was supposed to face Ty Dillinger, But Ty Dillinger legitimately hurt his fingers in the house show.
Bangers.
So he's going to need surgery. And I say legitimately because last time we saw him, Randy Orton tried breaking his fingers.
He didn't really do it, though.
Yeah, he sucks at breaking fingers, unlike Marty Scurll.
Facts.
Next up, speaking of breaking stuff, Sexalicious Becky Lynch broke another promo.
Awesome.
She talked about how she's the greatest thing in the company, how, you know, if she could, she would go to Raw and she would slap all the heads around in the locker room.
Yeah.
Then she talked about how she's going to face Ronda Rousey at Survivor Series, how she's going to rip her arm off.
Yeah. Did you see her tweet about the PWI females list?
No, I didn't see it.
Becky got ranked number 11.
Why?
Whoa, what?
Ronda got ranked number 1.
Why?
Yo, what happened? What's the rank? What kind of rank?
The PWI female top 50 or whatever, how many they got?
You know what? I just now thought about it. In PWI's defense, they probably came out with that list before, while this heel turn was getting underway.
Well, the list just came out this week, so.
I know, but they start that thing way early. It's like the 500.
Yeah.
Anyway, she had this great line of, they call you the baddest woman on the planet. What planet?
Ah, good question.
Yeah. Apparently there was supposed to be apparently Becky was supposed to bum rush the ring at Evolution after Ronda had won and beat her ass down.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that plan was scrapped last minute so Stephanie McMahon can get on the camera again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because if you saw at the end of Evolution, she was right there front and center. Smiling. And you saw Triple H trying to wedge himself into the camera.
Yeah.
It was like all the women here, Triple H was like...
He's like, move please. Can
He was
I
like
get by?
at the teeny corner of the camera, like, he was trying to like, okay, I need to get in. We don't, like, no, you didn't have enough room. So...
Suck in some room, people. I need to get my face on camera.
Oh, and by the way, Becky is a savage on Twitter.
Oh, love Becky.
She took some shots at Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss said something and she went savage.
Yeah, talked about her injury.
Yeah.
Love Becky Lynch. That's why I call her Sexalicious. Anyway, next up we had, in the main event we had a jockey of momentum for the Who Gives a Fuck Cup for determine whatever the fuck in the world. Rey Mysterio and Jeff Hardy defeated Randy Orton and The Miz. Afterwards, Randy Orton RKO'd everybody. He RKO'd Jeff Hardy. He RKO'd Ray after Ray was trying to drop the dime. And then Miz is like, yeah, good job, buddy. He got RKO'd too.
Yeah. Just pretty much. That's how we ended the show.
We're going to talk briefly about Crown Jewel.
Why?
Just the results going forward.
Fuck off.
Let's see. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Rusev in the pre-show.
Whoopee.
Knew that was going to happen. Fucking knew it.
What happened?
Rusev losing in the pre-show.
Yes, gay. Stupid.
Fucking idiot.
Anyway, let's see what else inconsequential happened. The Bar beat the New Day again.
After the New Day came in on a magic carpet.
Which, if you ask me, them coming out on a magic carpet, they probably should have lost. That was the wrong time and place for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, see the Nostalgic, who gives a fuck how that turned out? With the exception of the one guy that hits the gym almost every day.
He gets injured.
Yeah, he gets injured.
The fuck?
Braun Strowman lost to 5 F5s and a literal title shot.
To the face.
Yeah, to the face. AJ Styles once again beat Samoa Joe to retain the world title. Exactly. Oh yeah, Shane O'Mac is best in the world.
Oh!
How? Oh, I know how already.
Yeah, we told you how.
Yeah.
Which, I want to think about how much of a plot hole that would have been if he had lost to Dolph Ziggler.
Because remember, he did say on SmackDown, anybody from the SmackDown roster who loses in the finals of the American Cup will no longer be on SmackDown.
He just said fired. He didn't say going to Raw.
Oh.
Yeah. But you assume they go to Raw. What would have happened if Shane O'Mac lost that match?
That'll be a major fuckery.
Oh man, I lost that match. But I'm general manager. I can't be fired.
Well,
Wait a
he's
minute.
commissioner.
Oh, yeah, I'm commissioner. I can't be fired. Wait a minute. I lost the match. I gotta fire me.
The whole thing was a big clusterfuck. The fuckery on top of fuckery on top of fuckery.
It's like where
Exception.
Shane lost to Undertaker, and they said, "Oh, you're done. You're not going to be general manager," and then becomes commissioner of SmackDown.
What the fuck? It's like Inception in a way.
It's fucking retarded.
I think they write themselves into a corner. It's like, yeah, that's going to be awesome stakes. Wait a minute, this guy can't lose.
No, they write themselves in a fucking ladder. They write themselves in a hole with no fucking ladder.
Exactly. Like, yeah, this is awesome. Wait, this guy can't lose. What are we going to do now? Fuck it, nobody was paying
You
attention.
dig yourselves a fucking 12-foot hole that you can't get out of.
Yeah, they expect nobody to pay attention with these plot holes.
The fuckery on top of fuckery on top of fuckery on top of more motherfucking fuckery.
Just
How much more fuckery can we have?
I think you already emphasized how much fuckery we can have.
I'm just saying, this shit is just, ugh.
Some motherfucking levels of fuckery.
Jesus. I swear, we need a shirt that just says fuckery on top of fuckery on top of fuckery. Because that whole pay-per-view
What's fuckery?
was just fuckery. I know I keep using that word over and over, but that's what it is.
What, pay-per-view?
No, fuckery.
It wasn't even a pay-per-view.
That's a house show.
It was a goddamn glorified house show for
Get the-
Saudi Arabia.
Man, get the fuck out
In
of
blood
here.
money territory.
Blood Money territory, yeah.
Keep
Crown
on.
Blood Money. No, Blood Diamond. There we go. Crown Blood Diamonds. There we go.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a legitimate thing. Anyway, yeah, that is our recap of Raw and SmackDown. Since we're going to be splitting this shit up, considering we still have 8 hours of content to plow through.
God damn.
Well, that's just WWE.
Yeah.
And then this guy's got like 10 hours of content to plow through.
Oh, including Impact?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're going to be the one watching Impact every week.
Yeah.
I can't because it starts right as I'm going to work. What's it start, like 8, 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
See, I'm going to work at that time.
See, now I don't have to miss the show anymore.
Exactly.
And now I'll be missing. I already missed it anyway, so.
I mean,
I
well,
don't-
yeah,
I
you're
don't
already
have the
missing.
channel, so.
By the way, did your El Rey network ever pop back up?
No.
Hmm.
It's weird. I have that channel, it just doesn't work for me anymore.
It's done that to me, too. Like when I'm watching Lucha Underground, like, it went to commercial, and I
Yeah.
flipped the channel, and I flipped back, and it was just like a black screen.
Off air.
Yeah.
It's retarded. Anyway, but yeah. Even though Crown Jewel's over, we can look forward to the next best thing. Next best season. Even though we're at the end of Lucha season.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what season I'm talking about? War Games!
War Games? War Games? War Games?
War Games! You're so hell-bent on destroying each other. Then you're going to be in War Games. At War Games.
No.
At wargames.com. Yes, we will have a preview of NXT War Games.
War Games?
War Games?
Oh my god.
Which, thinking about it, War Games coming on before Survivor Series. It's really fitting.
Facts.
Yeah. For once, good on WWE.
Because last year's was Amazeballs.
Amazeballs.
We're just going to ignore that. Yes, I agree with the sentiment.
Yes, I said Amazeballs. Fuck both of y'all. What you gonna do about it?
Get the fuck off the internet! Anyway. But yeah, last year's War Games is great. They've already announced the main event for War Games. I'm going to assume it's the main event. Yeah, it's the Undisputed Era. Taking on War Raiders, Ricochet, and Pete Dunne.
Yeah. Aleister Black will take on Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, Aleister Black will get his pound. He's going to get his pound of flesh at wargames.com.
He told his wife Candace, his future is gone.
No, he said his future will fade to black.
Well, that too.
Yeah. Then we got Tommaso Ciampa defending his title against the Velveteen Dream. DREAM.
Baby. And he told Lars Sullivan, next time you talk to me, put on some pants.
Looked like he legitimately wanted to laugh at that.
Yeah.
You know, like Lars Sullivan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, what I want to ask is, since War Games is 4-on-4, it's not 3-on-3 like last year. Would you have preferred to see 3-on-3?
It wouldn't have mattered to me.
Because the preferred match was going to be 3 members of Undisputed Era versus Ricochet and War Raiders versus British Strong Style.
Yeah.
So is it just gonna be 4v4 now?
Yeah.
Well, we're still a couple weeks out from it, but for right now it's 4v4.
Okay.
Well, the other match, that was just like a rumor.
Yeah, it was rumored, but I don't know. I would have been up for another 3-team war game.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it wouldn't have mattered to me. As long as the match is good, as long as the match turns out great, I'm good.
But I wonder who's going to be the MVP of this match, because last year was Killian Dane.
Yeah. I say Adam Cole Baby was co-MVP.
Yeah.
But as far as MVP this year, that's a tough one. I'm going to say Ricochet.
I was going to say Ricochet too. Either that or Hanson.
I'll say Kyle O'Reilly is co-MVP.
Kyle O'Reilly.
That facial expression from last Wednesday.
Oh.
Have him crying, pretty much.
And what is it that Bobby Fish said?
He said, oh man, we got to go in there again? I didn't even like last year.
Yeah.
Undisputed Era is the best thing in wrestling now, aside from the Elite and the New Day.
Amen. And Truth and Carmella.
I'll give you points on that one.
Okay.
I will say this, though, before we end the show. Pairing-wise, Truth and Carmella are the best thing
In WWE.
as far as
one
that
of the
goes.
best things in WWE.
Because that's probably one of the best things that they've done all year. Because I really like that pairing.
Yeah.
I mean, they really...
I hate the fact that they do the Fortnite dance, though. Like, stop, please.
Okay, it's fun. Like, their dance breaks, it's fun.
Because you can tell they're really having fun.
Yeah.
Especially when R-Truth was at Evolution supporting Carmella.
Yeah.
They're having fun.
Saying he's going to be in the Battle Royal.
Yeah.
R-Truth.
I'm actually glad they put them two together.
Yeah. I'd be up for more episodes of Truth TV.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, with that being said, we're going to close out the show. I am War Machine MJ. That's Rodimus Prime with a bag over his face because he's ugly.
Shut up!
Ugly fuck.
Anyway, that's Mainstream Malcolm. We will see you guys next time.